What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS as we continue to explore the latest new music worldwide. Today, we're getting into another track off this fantastic new Black Sherif album, The Villain I Never Was. I'm very excited to get into this tune because this is one you guys have all been very heavily requesting. We've done the majority of the tracks off the project now, but this is one you guys are still very keen to hear. And this one goes by the name of Wasteman. It's a slightly shorter tune, 2 minutes and 34 seconds, but again, I'm excited to see where Black Sherif takes this. What I've been so impressed about on this album is his vocal ability and also the ability to utilize different styles of instrumentals but still make it sound unequivocally like it's him, which I love to hear. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into this one. I love these visualizers. I don't know why, they're so simple but they bang. Love how this instrumental sounds. Let's go.
Heard you want a bad man something. So you forever a day, that's on my thing. Take my bread down the city.
The bass line on this is absolutely nuts. And again, it's a very kind of classic sounding modern drill tune. Basically, from the backdrop, you're hearing those big rolling 808 slides, the sort of skippy hi-hats as well. The whole sort of pacing of it is very modernized in regards to drill because it's slightly quicker. But again, right from the jump, we're getting into that very enigmatic Black Sherif vocal that literally appears, starts sliding up and down the frequency spectrum. And it's crazy just how natural he's able to almost dip into a tune. This feels like he's jumped onto a running machine and has kept pace with it. That's literally what it sounds like to me if I was to describe it.
Give them better life, oh man deserve it. Best in walking, no 247. In search for better life, oh man still no getting. Enough it up, it start to learn some habits. That's the whole thing, that's how it started. Now my brother is a waste man, they throw him away. He's a waste man in a wasteland. The day was make it they go. Money holders make the rules and
this little breakdown in the middle here where the sort of lyricism becomes a little bit less abstract, obviously talking about his friend, what his friend's currently going through. You then kind of take that with this more, again, the instrumental strips back, you lose the drums, you lose the sort of intensity of that bass line as well, and you're literally just left with this almost droning sort of loop synthesizer in the background, which really works. And again, you then couple that with just how powerful Black Sherif's vocal is. It's mad how he's able to transfer his vocal across so many different things and it still sound as cold as it does, man. Like he's generational as far as I'm concerned. He genuinely is generational.
Now my brother is a waste man, they throw him away. He's a waste man in a wasteland. The day was make it they go. When money holders make the rules and regulations, my taker only Tata is the guide man. Now my brother is a waste man, they throw him away. He's a waste man in a wasteland. The day was make it they go.
That's so cold the way they utilize the one drop in there. Just any time on a tune like this, which is very emotional, very powerful, very hard hitting. Like there are so many elements about this that are literally slap you in the face level. Whether it be the potency of the lyricism, whether it be the intensity of the instrumental, or whether it just be how cool Black Sherif's vocal actually sounds. When you then strip away everything from behind and you just give him a little bit of space to work that vocal on its own, and then you hit everything back, it's going to land with impact. Mad. So well put together. And again, on a tune like this, it'd be very tempting from a production point of view just to constantly be removing the instrumental. The fact they've left it till halfway through the tune shows a level of composure as well, which I love.
Don't be a sucker. Don't be a pussy. Don't be. If they say you for shut up, you for be shouting more.
I love what's going on with the backdrop on this because the instrumental is literally like, it's like a vocal that's been folded over and lo-fied. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting off it. That sort of that's the sort of sound I'm getting, which works really nicely. I think it has this sort of semi-demonic feel, which a lot of the lyricism kind of dives into as well. And I think it works. I think it works as kind of like a slightly abstract, slightly eerie backdrop. And I think, again, when you put Black Sherif's vocal over something like this, you're going to end up with magic. It's absolutely crazy.
He start the fuck up. He start the fuck up. It never be your fault. Oh, why you go there, make they shut you up? Oh, my better live life how you want. How You want, now my brother is a Wasteman. They throw him away. He's a Wasteman in a wasteland. They watch make it they go.
I can very much understand why you guys were keen for me to listen to this one, because there is so much to enjoy from a musical point of view, but also on a lyric level. Again, I don't tend to break down lyrics on this channel. The reason for that is because I believe lyrics can be interpreted in literally any way you want if you can give it enough backing. And I think unless an artist comes out and says what the lyrics mean, then you can just sit and argue for hours. And I don't really want my comment sections just to be arguments about lyricism. But I think this one is kind of cool because there's very clearly a direction that he's going in which works. And I think more than anything else, this is a great way of showcasing just, again, Sherif's versatility. This sounds very different to the other tracks on the album, but it still resides in that kind of post-drill zone, which is great to see.
Now my brother is a Wasteman. They throw him away. He's a Wasteman in a wasteland. They watch make it they go. When money holders make the rules and regulations. In my check I only tata the guide.
Even the potency of those ad-libs that you can hear just passion, emotion, aggression, all of these things that make a vocal interesting to listen to, all of them being wrapped up and kind of unleashed even over the ad-libs. Again, this is another fantastic addition to the track listing, man. But what we'll do is we'll let this one run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. Another fantastic addition from Black Sherif. Let's go. We haven't heard a bad tune on this project yet. It's crazy. And there we go, the sounds of Black Sherif with Wasteman. A good way to round that off. Well, so far what we've looked at from the album, very, very cool tune so far. I have got to say, I love these visualizers as well. I love the fact they are so simple. They're literally lyrics with someone walking. I don't know why I find them so entertaining, but it's the fact that each one has an individual one. They're almost like collector's items. Like, it'd be a really cool merch line to release or something like that, like a Funko Pop or something like that. That'd be really cool to see. But there we go. Very much enjoyed this one. A lot more down the more typical sort of drill route, I'd say, in regards to instrumentation, those big sliding 808 drums. You combine that with that kind of eerie backdrop of vocal processors and sort of skippy hi-hats, big kick drums in there as well, but then you kind of layer that in with Black Sherif's vocal, which kind of takes it away from the demonic and more into the angelic because of his vocal. He sits in this almost purgatory space in between the two, because we never know where it's going to go, and it's such an interesting thing to listen to sonically. Without a doubt, one of the most fascinating vocalists currently working in and around, well, just music in general for me. And I'm very much enjoying this one. I'm enjoying the album so far, and I'm loving breaking it down. And clearly you guys are as well, because we are doing very well figure-wise since we started reacting to this project. So thank you to each and every one of you. We're going to try and get as many of the reactions for this project done as we can. We'll also get a mix done. We'll also get a track-by-track review written up as well. We'll get loads of stuff done. Don't worry. But there we go, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this tune in the comments section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. My sound in a Brighton town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.